Welcome everybody, we are just about done with 2021, but there's one more thing to do, and that is SAWF Collision Course. As always, I'm Lucas Roger.
And I'm Adam Orful, and this is going to be an exciting episode and a little concerning. The main event for tonight decides who's going to take control of Sawf. Is it going to be higher powers, or will it continue in the hands of James Anderson?
I'm confident that the team SAWF will stay in control. But before we get into that, a 5-man battle royale for the Takedown Championship. You can hear the music now of the reigning and defending champion, Carmelo.
Now, we know 4 of the 5 contestants involved in this match. We have Carmelo, obviously, current Takedown champion.
As you can see on your screen right now.
Hold on,
We're going to take over tonight. We're going to take over tonight, boys.
All right.
I don't know if you're going to have a job, and I thought you were pretty secure, but now I don't know if you're going to have a job either.
Well, fortunately, that is not going to happen.
Yeah.
Because Team SAWF has it on lock. Done.
Got all the best wrestlers here.
Yeah. I mean, Carmelo will be lucky if he walks away.
Yep.
But as you were saying.
Yeah. Coming up, the rest of the contestants for this match, we have Thunderstorm, Rosado De Niro, Samurai Jack, and a mystery fighter. We don't know who they are yet.
I've heard it's going to be a new face here at the SAWF. That's all I know. And here comes Rosado De Niro.
We rarely get new people at SAWF. Now, I spoke of it being concerning what could happen to Sawf at the end of the night. Now, speaking of concerning, I've noticed that you seem to be wearing a little bit of a boot there. Broken your ankle or something?
Yeah, that is what happened. I'm not going to reveal too much. A wise man once told me, you keep your trials concealed until you have a yuck.
Wow.
I learned that one on the mahjong tables in China.
Wow. Lucas Roger holding some mysteries, it seems.
He is Thunderstorm. Now, Thunderstorm, he was in the match to determine the first ever SAWF Takedown Championship when he took on the Prodigy, Carmelo's brother, at Takedown 100. It was another huge opportunity for Thunderstorm, especially in this match. It is an over-the-top, all through the middle battle royale. No pinfalls, no submissions. You are thrown out of the ring either over the top or over the middle rope.
Yeah. As long as you leave the ring over the middle rope, then you're out.
Yeah, and that might be something that Thunderstorm is still Samurai Jack still on the John Cena thing.
Yeah, seems that way. You know, he's found his new gimmick and he's sticking with it.
There he is! I wonder if he bought one of those John Cena NFTs. Apparently only sold 7% of them.
Wow.
Let's go!
Did you buy the John Cena Platinum NFT?
No.
Oh. Okay,
Do you understand NFTs?
What is John Cena?
Huh?
What?
What is John Cena?
Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just some other wrestler from another school.
Wait! I think he's wearing Jack Blade's shoes.
Yes,
Did you borrow Jack Blade's shoes?
Borrow without ask.
You should. You got
Borrowing
asked.
that ass.
Oh no!
That's not borrowing.
Jack Blade's going to be out here later.
Thank God Jack's probably busy prepping for his match, but prepping without his
Okay,
shoes.
here comes our mysterious number 5.
Hello, I'm Giuseppe. I got something special.
I don't know.
Never heard this one.
Mr. Roger, hello, my name is Honora.
Who are you?
What? Naughty Cobra!
What the hell? What did he do? What the? Who is this guy? What did he do to Are you alright? What happened?
Look,
I don't know what.
is that the new wrestler?
Yeah. He did that. He called it a
Where did
cobra.
he get past? What?
I don't know.
I just heard the music and suddenly he's in the ring.
I think he was wearing a sock on his hand as well. He didn't.
What are we in?
I didn't get his name though. He didn't tell me his name.
Got a fucking tag, man.
We have the sock guy.
The sock guy.
Oh, why does my shoulder hurt so much?
I don't know.
Well, you know how you win this match? You fly out like this when the bell rings.
Respolded Nero claiming to be the takedown champion, and not yet.
Mello giving him the instructions is probably
Yep, the referee is trying to get that out of the ring. Or not. Oh, he wants to show it to Carmelo again. Alright, and there it is. That's what it's for. That's what it's for, ladies and gentlemen. Now it's exiting the ring.
I will be.
And here we go. We're going to get started with this takedown title battle royal.
Both feet touch the floor. Okay.
That's also important. Both feet do need to touch the floor.
Yep.
As long as it's over that middle rope.
Yeah, we'll see the ref sticking out. His only job at the moment is to just check who goes over the rope.
Wait, no.
Samurai Jack, be careful.
He did put himself over the middle rope.
No.
He's in a dangerous position right now, but the Sparta seems focused on
Go
Thunderstorm.
back in the ring.
In the ring. And unfortunately, no one seems to be fussed about Samurai Jack right now.
And Samurai Jack can lie in wait and let these guys. And Respolded and Nero's almost already out of there.
It seems Jack has understood the rules now.
And Respolded Nero is in danger, but I don't think he put up too much of a fight. And
now we see Carmelo has pulled out of the ring. He went under the bottom rope, so it doesn't count. It's still legal.
Under the bottom, yes, under the
Hey
bottom.
boys, going tonight?
We're going. It's
a little bit sore.
there. Yeah, it is.
How's the boot going?
It's a little bit broken.
Broken, is it?
Yeah.
Be a shame if something happened to it tonight, hey?
It would be.
Especially after
a
you
shame.
choked out the Prodigy
It would be a
and
shame.
you hit him with the title. Actually, it was pretty good when he hit with the Cobra, that guy over there.
What?
What? Do you remember?
He hit me with what?
He hit you with the Cobra or something.
I have no idea. What are you talking about?
I didn't see if that was an elimination. I see.
I believe he was pulled out.
I was too distracted with Carmelo, but yeah, it doesn't appear that the referee is in any.
It'd be
rush
a
to get
pretty
him out
sad
again.
debut if on his first episode he's the first one eliminated.
He's a wannabe Italian.
But shaking hands with the Sparta at the moment.
A bit of a. Oh well, that's a mistake. You shouldn't be trusting that guy. And he's gonna get.
Whoa.
Oh, I thought he was gonna get chokeslammed, but. And
working.
whoa,
Samurai
Samurai
Jack
Jack! There's so much going on. It's so hard to watch and keep track of all the action.
Surprising to see Thunderstorm focusing on eliminating
Thunderstorm.
Samurai Jack. They have teamed up in the past.
But he's still holding on and he's still in. Incredible core strength.
And Sparta got Carmelo in the corner. Carmelo turning it back around.
Now Carmelo in control on Respolded Nero right there, while the others. Well, I was going to say. Oh, and
new
this
guy
new
joining in.
guy joins in.
Oh, everyone going in.
Oh my God!
Feet.
All the pressure. All joining in against a common enemy in Respolded Nero, and no one likes him.
Makes sense.
that kick you do, the kamikaze.
Didn't join Team Sawf, didn't join Team Higher Powers.
So that,
no one's.
yeah. And oh my God! And I think he's thinking of doing the kamikaze.
Then
He gets to the top and then he gets on the middle,
a bit of an awkward kamikaze if you ask me,
and he got
but
it.
he manages to land.
And Respolded Nero, but unfortunately, it appears that Respolded Nero might be dead weight. No.
No, he's going for the pin.
Wait! Oh, he's out of here!
No, that is not
Oh,
legal.
yeah.
There are no
They weren't.
pinfalls.
They're also not referees.
Yeah, absolutely.
Still no eliminations so far. It will be until there is one left standing in the ring.
And that will be our takedown champion.
I mean, you can only imagine for Carmelo how devastating it would be if he was the first one eliminated. But it would mean, in that case, guaranteed a new champion.
Yeah, definitely.
It would be very exciting for... Oh, and throwing himself, adjusting his weight so he didn't get flung out of the ring. But, oh, and...
New guy's gone over the second rope.
I mean, obviously,
He's in danger at the moment.
as far as we know, this guy has the least experience of all of them. It's rare for Respaldon and Nero to outclass you in experience, but... And still trying to get rid of him. He's got a grip.
He's just balancing over.
And back in.
He just rolled back in.
Now, he was under the bottom rope, but he was originally thrown over the middle rope, so that would have been an elimination if he fell out. But now
Looks like they're
Respaldon
all
and
working
Nero...
on getting rid of Respaldon, and that's what we talked about at the moment. Respaldon doesn't have any friends in the ring at the moment.
No, and as well, you know, he's maybe one of the bigger targets as well in this match.
Yeah.
You want to maybe work together to get rid of him.
Why are you stopping him so light?
I'm surprised actually
What?
we're not seeing more people working against Carmelo at the moment.
Yeah, I mean, Carmelo is the only person in this ring who is a former SAWF World Champion. Could be the most dangerous competitor in this match. But like,
Thunderstorm has a history with the higher powers,
But
but,
no
he's
one-
focused on Respaldon.
but something that can be said about Carmelo is he has this charisma to him. He's able to kind of, especially these colourful cast of characters, he's very good at manipulating them and getting them on his side at least temporarily. And that's what it appears that Carmelo has done here. And both Respaldon and Thunderstorm in no man's land right now. Not a good position for either man.
Carmelo's lining up for
Carmelo
something.
working it out that
Knocking out both of them.
that's 2 eliminations. Respaldon and Nero and Thunderstorm are out of here. That leaves Samurai Jack, Carmelo, and this new guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, hit him.
Alright.
I already won the match.
What?
Well,
Very
he
slow
has no
count.
reason to be counting.
And
He's grabbing him.
Very... Not quite. Carmelo, I think, should have maybe followed through a bit more on that one. Oh, he's
climbing over himself.
okay. I guess he just wanted to readjust his weight, but ground himself. And now Samurai Jack getting the better of
Seems to
Carmelo
have
right
just
here.
enough understanding of what's going on in this match.
I mean, he's doing much better than he was in the beginning when he had no understanding.
For sure.
What?
He's going for the
That's
kamikaze
not
again.
Okay, yep.
I'm going to win. I'm going to win.
And
A bit slow. Carmelo plenty of time
Carmelo
to get out of that.
was
and over,
and there he
Samurai Jack
goes.
goes.
Intercepted the kamikaze, sending him hurling to the outside. Where's
Now, just these two.
well? There's one more behind you. He didn't hit the floor.
It's still legal.
And oh my god! Oh my god! He did it!
What a debut!
The
I don't even know his name yet, but he's our takedown champion.
takedown champion. He didn't tell us his name, but he's the takedown champion. Maybe that in that case we'll find it out.
His name is Nova.
Nova.
Like the tower of a thousand burning assholes.
Oh, that's what Nova.
I think
Nova.
Yeah.
Yep.
Here we
Nova
go.
is your new SAWF takedown champion. Not a good start for the
What a
high powers.
surprise!
I'm very disappointed in you. I want you to apologize to Adam Orford. I'm sorry.
Sorry.
Do you accept his apology, Adam?
Yeah.
Thank
Fine.
you. And look, I made Mama proud.
Our takedown champion.
A horrible start for the higher powers tonight, and it's only going to get worse from here.
I don't know what that sock is about, but I don't like it.
I'm not really sure what happened there.
Gonna be a bigger star. Then they make a TV shows and the movies. Get to myself a new car, but still
Well, hopefully,
I don't
in our main event in the Battle for Control match, that happens again to the higher powers. They are humiliated, they are beaten, but you're going to stay tuned for that one. A lot riding on that one. And we're here for our main event of Collision Course, the Battle of Control match. Team Higher Powers versus Team SAWF.
Yep, a lot of stakes on this match, a lot going on. It's a 3v3 tag team match. Now, there are a couple of extra stipulations. Due to what happened last week, Adrian Evans isn't allowed to enter the match for the first 5 minutes, and Mike Dexter has to start off the match.
He will be starting the match in the ring. I'm very excited to see what will happen to Mike Dexter, and I mean, at the end of the night, Team SAWF are gonna come out on top.
Absolutely.
It'd be quite. I mean, we want a happy New Year. We want a great celebration for the New Year. We don't want to end it.
Yeah. Team Sawf can't let 2021 end that way.
It's just
We've got Mark, our ref, making his way into the ring.
And I mean, you've got to think though, like when you terms of Team Higher Powers, they have a huge weak link in Mike Dexter. They got two, like Team SAWF, 3 wrestlers. Jack Blade, James Anderson, Ryan Sampson. Jack Blade, James Anderson, both former SAWF World Champions. Ryan Sampson, a former Takedown Champion. Mike Dexter is a weasel, a rat, a worm.
Yep, they've got
And all of those other
one
worms.
wrestler to start off with, and one Mike Dexter.
Got quite the hill to climb. But it's for everything at this point. It's for everything.
Happy New Year, boys. Ready
See
to
about
head into 2022 with new leadership? You know what? You're forgiven. I'm about to become one of your bosses. Everything you've said to me, come on. I don't want to walk into the new year as your boss with all this thing behind. Shake my hand and I won't break your other fucking ankle.
I'm not stupid enough to shake the hand.
Yeah, and there's no need.
Well, now I gotta go this match without some water. Hopefully King Sawf just finishes up right away. You know, they can pin Mike Dexter right away.
If whoever starts off on Team Sawf's side, they just need to rush in and grab Mike Dexter. Because I believe legally he can still just swap the Prodigy. Prodigy still definitely has an issue with me.
He came over and started staring.
Now we see Adrian Evans in the ring at the moment, but
We know that he's not starting out this match. And I could only assume if he was to break that rule, disqualification maybe.
yeah, and immediately the whole
It is the
company
ru-
goes to
Team S-
stays with James.
You know, maybe you should do that.
Yeah, maybe we shouldn't say a thing.
Well, there are Team Higher Powers, and they're the one trying to get the power here at the SAW to take over. Well, at least James was 50%, but they've said there's a 50% owners next after this. This is step one, I guess, of a grand scheme. But unfortunately for them, step one cut off here tonight.
Yeah.
And here they are, Team SAWF. And I mean, in my time, I never really thought I'd see these 3 men standing side by side, shoulder to shoulder. But really, they are the heroes we need right now.
We're doing circling at the moment.
You ready, boys?
I'm absolutely
ready.
ready for you to win this match.
Thank you. And thank you. Especially thank you.
Pleasure working for you.
And it will continue
And it
to
will-
be a
as-
pleasure.
Yeah. maybe I implied the wrong thing there.
Yeah. And I mean, one thing I will always say the higher powers would have as an advantage is a cohesive unit. They work together, but it seems like whatever differences have once been there between James Anderson, between Jack Blade, between Ryan Sampson, has been put aside for the good of the SAWF, making sure that it does not fall into the hands of the wrong people.
They will have an understanding of what's more important in this match right now.
Then more important than their egos. Jack Blade rocking the war paint today.
Yeah, that's how you know when he's
Nice.
taking a match very seriously.
Yep. Big match, Jack Blade.
Now, okay, we've seen
Now-
Adrian Evans finally walking away from the ring.
Mm-hmm.
Here's what you're going to do. When that
Same-
bell rings, you're going to put a 5-minute counter down. You're going to let us know when it's 5 minutes. So then you can come back in the match.
Of course, rules are rules.
Break up my shirt, please. Pick it up.
Whatever. You go with the shirt.
Thank you. Nice catching ability.
Maybe you should put it on the desk next time.
So we've got Adrian Evans joining us now.
For the next 5 minutes.
How do you
Once
feel?
the bell.
Well, this is bullshit. But I've been banned for how long, and I have to wait 5 more minutes?
Hey, Adrian.
Oh, shut up and eat your shit.
Remember, you got 5 minutes alone.
Song reference, what a surprise. At least I can have hair to cover up, mate, you baldy.
Oh, you bet your fucking ass I'm ready for that.
Boldy, of all people.
You know what? I'm gonna take the page out of my pencil. Really? Come on. Come in. 10 minutes.
Oh, come on. There's one thing you gotta forget.
Over in a minute, guys.
When you cage an animal, and they finally get a taste of freedom, they're gonna regret.
Yeah.
So can you explain what Mike Dexter's doing right here?
Right, it's mind games. Obviously mind games.
Yeah, those
It's
mind
not gonna
games
take a lot
helping
to make
him out.
Mike Dexter tap out.
Maybe you should be playing some lower back games.
Yeah, but if... Mate, Lucas, if Sammy boy, could actually know ring awareness, he would know he's in the high powers corner.
Oh my god, and a clothesline from Mike Dexter.
You don't regret, mate!
Ryan
You've been-
Sampson was already dazed.
You've
from
been labbing
Prodigy.
that one, I guess.
Come on, guys! This is absolute bull. How much time have we left?
We have about 4 minutes now. Still got to wait, Adrian.
I just want to wrestle. I just want to wrestle.
I mean, if you get in there,
Yeah,
stop
but you know
anything,
what? I might be a guy, loosely in the rules, but the rules are rules.
Yeah,
That
that's
is
exactly what
true.
I said
You can
earlier.
bend them, but breaking them is different. And also, knowing James probably got a freaking bullshit clause. If I enter the ring before the 5 minutes is up, we're all fucked. I don't want that. So I have to be patient.
And James Anderson working the arm of the Prodigy right now.
Pushing him straight down to the ground. Prodigy working his way back up though.
And usually the Prodigy would be in this position defending the SAWF World Championship, but this issue maybe takes precedence right now.
It is
This
bigger than the
this
champion. I don't
is,
say it often, but this is bigger than a champion.
this is for a 50% stake in the company before moving on to assumably the 50% owners 50% stake for
We've taken
100%.
50%. We've taken that already.
Already?
We've taken everything.
When did that happen?
Mate, this happened ages ago.
When did you take the
When was the last time you heard the 50% owner actually do anything around here?
He signed off on banning you from the arena.
Yeah, but that was just part of the play. Bullshit. Yes, look at the face. Not fair. We've already taken this. We're going to take it anyway.
Alright, apparently the 50% owner's already out of the picture according to Adrian.
Mate, he's
That's
out the
the
picture as soon as he
claim.
came. He's stupid. You know, he doesn't show his face. Doesn't keep face. How much time's left?
Halfway now.
Come on. Why can't time be quicker?
That's
just how it
unfortunately
is.
the way it works.
Oh, he's not.
Team SAWF, they
You
want
know how
to...
annoying it is when you love doing something? Like, you love it. and then they take it away from you and you can't do it. And they're like, you finally come back to be able to do it. Nah, mate. You have 5 more minutes to wait. You know how annoying that is?
Maybe should have thought of that before trashing in the ring.
Trashing in the ring. Yeah, James is just a salty bastard just because I cost him his title.
Maybe you should have told them to win last week.
salty, wouldn't you?
Maybe you should have helped them out in training.
Weirdo.
Instead of sitting here whinging, maybe you should help them train for their match last week.
Well, I wasn't allowed
and get them to
anywhere
win.
near the arena. So where are we going to train, huh? Where? I
No,
wasn't allowed
assume-
near
I
the arena,
assume that- I
though.
assume the higher powers have somewhere.
Well, we've been talking about training. Last time you trained, you bloody broke your ankle. So shut up, mate.
That's it, Jimmy.
How much time's longer? How much?
It's a minute and a half still.
Oh my.
Just gotta wait.
Ah.
Now, Prodigy on the ground.
And that's the thing, the Team SOWF want to make the most of this time and work down the 2 that they have.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, at the end of the day, there is a fresh competitor about to
Yeah, Mike
enter the
Dexter,
fray.
he's hardly been hurt. He's
I mean,
fresh as a man.
Even once you come up, the Prodigy still has to get the tag on you. And it seems like James got him stuck in that corner pretty well right now. 1 minute to go.
1 minute. How much longer now?
1 minute.
That's it.
Now less than 1 minute.
Less than 1 minute. One, two, three.
And James Anderson's not going to worry about the referee. He's got to worry about the Prodigy right now, the SAWF World Champion.
What you got to worry about is high
And-
power taking a stake in the company. That's what you got to worry about. And he's generous. That's also what he's got to worry about.
I didn't just get disqualified for a low blow.
Didn't your leader tell you it's disqualification? No.
And there's some new information. No rules.
I was unsure about that too. I was assuming because the referee didn't do anything, but there's the official
There's
action.
one. That means we have more than 5, right? It's not. We have 2 5. We have way longer.
Huh?
Something like that.
No, that's
Oh,
not
I
how-
guess I guess you could.
There's
you
no
don't have,
rules.
there's no,
So we can have for
road
as long
break.
as. How long is left?
Oh, just about.
6,
6,
5,
5,
3. Come on, hurry up!
1. All right.
and that's time. That's time. And
There goes
clearing
Adrian
house, just upon realizing that there's no, and
No
the Prodigy's
disqualification. He doesn't
got
have
to
to wait
control
for
it.
the tag in.
Why?
Well, we see outside the ring here, James seems to be
Yeah,
out
James
cold
is
almost.
not in a good way, and Mike Dexter, I don't think I'd say this, is having his way with Ryan Sampson right now, tagging in the fresh Adrian Evans. But Ryan Sampson still has some fight left in him.
Yeah. This is a long-time rivalry, these two, so
And
I'm
absolutely,
sure Ryan
and,
Sampson will-
and Adrian Evans wants a piece of everyone, just going straight for James right now. I mean, he has been out of action for a number of weeks due to being banned and
Yeah.
various other.
True. Probably
But at the
definitely
end of the day,
freshest person here.
You read.
I haven't even been fucking tagged in yet, and I'm getting hit.
Yeah,
The fuck did I do?
take it up with him.
Fucking cowboy motherfucking broke back mountain.
Try and get a tag.
Fucking broke back mountain bitch.
Tag me. Tag your little clown friend.
But yeah, as much as Adrian Evans wants to say, oh, I wasn't able to be here for the last few weeks, reap what you sow. There are consequences to your actions. Whatever, they're just throwing kicks. And I mean, Jack Blade made the point to us before that he's also fresh. He hasn't been tagged in until now.
Yeah. Wait, going into the corner.
Now for Team SOWF, they no longer necessarily have that advantage, but they did use that time to maybe work on the Prodigy as much as possible.
Definitely seems to be
And
more
he's-
tired, but he's getting tagged back
Here
in
comes the
now.
Prodigy. I mean, maybe he feels he's had enough time. Oh, and able to avoid all of Jack's offense there.
Now just circling Jack Blade.
Sizing each other up. And the Prodigy
Prodigy's
needs
not his shit. He's leaving.
another timeout.
Maybe just a
Adrian.
quick strategy meeting. I don't know what his plan is right
Why
now.
go to your side?
Eyes on the prize.
Forgetting?
possibly feeling the nerves because of what's on.
I mean, imagine the
State.
nerves right now of everyone here.
Yeah.
For Team SAWF, it's about protecting this company from, I'm just going to say it, people that will ruin it. People that will drive it into the ground, put it into the mud. But for the higher powers, imagine the embarrassment when they lose here tonight. They're going to walk away with their tail tucked between their legs. They tried to make this power and it didn't work.
Yeah. And that's what I'm looking forward to seeing.
Did you make it no disqualification? There's no disqualification.
Then why are you complaining?
Really? This is a low blow your way?
You can't.
I mean, for the higher powers, I guess they're willing to do whatever it takes.
Dirty tactic, but it is legal in this match.
There's no honour amongst thieves.
Trying to tag out, are you?
And the higher powers are looking to steal this company.
Tag out.
Jack still got some fight left in him. Jack can take a lot of punishment. We know that. We've seen that
Yeah,
a number
absolutely.
of months ago. These two went to a 30-minute time limit draw against each other. Jack still hasn't really been able to have another shot at Prodigy's World Championship since then.
Quite possibly one of the hardest members in the Sawf roster to keep down.
Absolutely. I mean, and we've seen it from Ryan Sampson as well. When he was going through his war with Adrian Evans and how many times his head was driven into the curb, into the mat, and he kept getting up and he kept fighting. And that is the will that Team SAWF has.
100% they never give up.
And that's why I can have so much confidence in them.
Here we go, going for the...
He had
He
the
count.
leg hooked, but he didn't really have a lot of pressure on the upper body. But he's going to keep him out of his corner, keep Adrian Evans
Out of the match, yeah.
I mean, that's a great strategy. You do not want Adrian Evans in there with how he's been acting.
Bunch of kicks to the shin of Jack Blade now.
Come on. Come on, Blade.
Working the legs.
Come on.
Yeah, Jack's leg isn't in a great place right now. We know he uses that red rum with a running kick, weaken the power, taking out the leg. But we're spilling to the outside now.
Here we go.
And a bit of
Close to the commentary table.
uh-oh, we're getting a little close for comfort. And
Yep.
into the no, it's,
There we go.
but he's stopping it, and the high power
Oh, we've
breaking
got everyone
through.
out here
And
right
it's just
now.
absolute bedlam right now. Due to the fact that it's no disqualification, I assume that also means there are no countouts. So this is just gonna.
It's just going to go until the legal wrestlers feel like making their way back in. Remember that Prodigy and Jack Blade are still legal
Oh,
wrestlers at the moment.
Mike Dexter slapping Ryan Sampson. You didn't see that one on camera. And,
Oh, no,
and
he's making a run for it.
hightailing it out of there.
Yeah, that's it. Run, you little girl. Quick.
And
Hiding behind Lucas Roger. He's scared. No words from Mike Dexter.
yeah, just so scared they couldn't even spit him out. I guess he returned my drink bottle. That's something. Almost got water all over this expensive equipment, but I imagine he doesn't understand that. What a spear right there, impaling him with that one. And Adrian Evans straight there, and Ryan Sampson is there to meet him. There is absolutely no love lost between all of these,
There's
and
no disqualification rules.
this is as well when you realise the situation that High Power's in. Mike Dexter's not going to do anything. He's not going to come in and help you out.
At most, I could see him, coming in, breaking up a pinfall, because that, with no disqualifications, completely legal for them to do that.
Exactly. I mean, yeah, maybe he can be some bait, live bait. Mike Dexter. They use worms as bait in fishing.
Yeah, absolutely.
And now we got the Prodigy and James Anderson in the ring, and I've spoken about the track record that these two have. They've fought so many times over so many years. They've been here since day one. Pretty much the founders of this company.
Yeah, they've fought against each other, they've fought with each other.
They know each other so well, and Adrian Evans was straight in, but James was able to take the upper hand and leveling him with that.
Still only a 1 count.
And they've taken the headband. Oh, and he's hooked the ankle, and now he's got him in a submission.
Yeah, he can't
And
even tap
James
out.
Anderson, I mean, he's not close enough to the rope. Says if James Anderson taps out here, it's over for Team SAWA.
Come on, Jimmy.
You can only hold it for so long.
James, do you want to tap out?
Ryan Sampson, he's quite far in, but he does have the tag rope.
There we go, just barely.
And now Ryan Sampson taking the charge right now against Adrian Evans. In a pin, but and the rest of the High Power is confident. And now Ryan Sampson. What is he thinking of doing here? Some more strikes to the head. And James, I haven't really pointed it out, but he's been calling the shots over this match. You've maybe been able to hear him, letting them all know what to do. And obviously, he's the veteran of this team. He's, as I said, been here since day one. He started this company, and that's why he has his 50% stake in it. But
A strong kick to the midsection.
But you don't go kick for kick with Adrian Evans. That's a surefire way of regretting it. Say that
And
much.
yeah, just like Prodigy and James Anderson, Adrian Evans and Ryan Sampson know each other so
So many,
well.
and I mean, and I doubt that it's anywhere near done between these two.
Definitely.
There's still so much hatred and bad blood between them. Ryan Sampson won't forget the things that Adrian Evans did to him, despite the fact that Ryan Sampson was able to beat Adrian Evans for the SAWF Takedown Championship. That doesn't end it. Doesn't make up.
Something like this with their friends.
It doesn't make up having your head stomped into the side of the road, into the curb, into the bitumen.
And you see Ryan Sampson lying flat right now.
And he's not looking too good, and
Come on.
Adrian, you see
Adrian
about to tag
is
out.
having, he's deciding to stay in, bringing Ryan Sampson, his opponent, to his, was bringing him to his feet, decided against it, and tagging in Mike Dexter. Mike Dexter's chance to show us what he's got.
What can you even do, Mike? You don't know.
Wait, ourselves over here in front of you. I don't care about you.
Really?
I think I have an idea of what he's going for here. And I have re-lost my drink
We're
bottle.
doing this right.
Very popular in the higher powers is the pump water.
Now we see
And he's
Mike
got
Dexter with his
he's got that cross face. I mean, I unfortunately know what it's like to be on the receiving end of that one.
Company's out.
You can't even put one on.
After a match, after a beatdown from the Prodigy, that
And
is.
once again, Ryan Sampson can't grab the ropes to get out.
I mean, I can't imagine. And what is Mike Dexter doing here? I was gonna say I can't imagine Mike Dexter has the strength to, and he's I don't know.
Maybe
He's celebrating.
A bit too cocky here.
Celebrating.
doesn't notice what's going on.
And an RAV to Mike Dexter.
That is how it's done.
That's awesome.
That is
One
how.
of the greatest things I've ever seen.
You know, it's the one time we're related to cricket. But I'm not.
And James, what's James thinking of
Maybe a
now?
mistake. Maybe you could have gone for that pinfall there.
And what's he doing here? Oh, and letting Mike Dexter.
Get in. And book it.
I mean, I think James knows that pinning Mike Dexter, the high powers are going to whinge and make all the excuses in the world about that one. He wants to beat Adrian Evans, or he wants to beat the Prodigy clean in the middle of the ring.
And be careful there.
He wants to beat a wrestler.
It was making sure not to stand too close to the Prodigy, knowing the Prodigy could just lean in and strike him
Thinking
anytime.
that a European uppercut, I think, hard to say from my vantage point. And big boot right there.
And there goes Adrian tumbling to the ground.
And what is James thinking of here? And I feel like James has spent a lot of time on that corner. He's still maybe relatively fresh, but yeah, we're going old school. This This is not looking good for Adrian Evans, but
Adrian
he's able
Evans
to. He knew where
Managed to make his way out of
he knew
the
where
ring.
he was in that ring. He's able to spill out. Whoa, 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 whoa!
Yeah,
Not even
Blade
a
doesn't
bear
want to let
hug.
Prodigy interfere. There's the kick straight into the post.
Adrian Evans was able to utilize that to at least gain some distance from the SAWF corner. Ryan Sampson was in tow, but you know, I guess being beaten down by one man's better than being beaten down by three. And now James is in the ring alone while Adrian Evans stirs, tries to get back to his feet. High Power's checking on him. Adrian Evans not looking in too great a way right now.
James patiently waiting for him to get back
Yeah,
in.
James could be a mistake, but I mean, Adrian Evans is not, and a handshake at this stage. And yeah, that
As
would
expected.
that doesn't work. I don't think that would work in any universe, especially not this one.
No, not this match, not this time, not these two people.
No. I guess maybe James, the emotions overcame him. He knows how far back these two have gone, and you know how far Adrian Evans has come in this company. Back when he was the kid, possibly under the tutelage of James Anderson, and that's a crossface. Mike Dexter might want to be taking some notes. But able to adjust his weight, roll out of it. And Adrian
You can
Evans,
see, yeah, he's struggling at the moment.
that could be part of not being able to wrestle for a couple of weeks. Maybe he's not quite as in ring
He's
shape.
warmed up as usual.
But as well, it's also the way Adrian Evans has been wrestling. We saw at the start when Adrian Evans first got in that the Prodigy had to slow him down. Death rattle.
Oh, yeah, no, Prodigy's not going to
I
let
was
that
about to
happen.
say, I was almost prematurely saying, unfortunately, because I could see that Prodigy's standing in weight, ready to break that one up. It doesn't take a rocket scientist. But Adrian Evans, when he first got in here, he was too gung-ho. We talk about Adrian Evans as a strategist a lot, but there was no strategy. So as a result, he's expended a lot of energy.
Definitely, and we can see that.
And in a match like this, you want to pace yourself, and we can see the Prodigy do that. Prodigy is very good at pacing, and he's been in those long matches a lot, so he's had a lot of practice at that. But I think Adrian Evans let the emotions get the better part of him early on in this match, and he's feeling the effects now. While Team SAWF as well have been pacing themselves. Now
Changing to Mike Dexter,
once
strange
again,
strategy
maybe
here.
being knocked around the head a little too much. Maybe, I mean, you want to make as much use as all the bodies that you have. And what's he?
Mike seeming
And
strangely confident.
whoa, 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 whoa! He's armed now. I'm not. And but I believe a tug of war over this
Not enough
PVC
strength.
pipe.
Ryan Sampson taking it
And
back.
now Mike Dexter, I've spoken about it, reaping what you sow.
Yeah,
Your actions do have consequences,
you
Mike.
definitely felt that, the pipe straight to the gut there.
And I mean, we've spoken about the fact that Mike Dexter is not a wrestler. He is not conditioned. I mean, no man is conditioned to have a pipe straight to their gut.
Absolutely.
And now Adrian Evans, I mean, in desperation, had to tag in there, and maybe not the best decision. Able to pick the ankle.
Slide under there.
Able to pick the ankle. That was probably Adrian Evans' best bet. With the state that he's in, and now he's got
And continuing to use
Oh
that
my god,
pipe.
using the pipe, and I mean, we've already spoken about what a bad state Adrian Evans is in, and after a couple shots from that pipe, I don't know how you can keep going with that one. And able to dodge out of that one, maybe just operating on instinct. at this point.
Keep it fresh. Play fresh. Play fresh. Come on, kid.
Amazed at how long Adrian Evans has been
You know, I mean, and
managing to stand.
you have a relatively fresh prodigy.
Yeah, but now we have a relatively fresh Jack Blade coming in.
Exactly, and I just don't understand this strategy of letting Adrian Evans take all of this punishment. I mean, Prodigy is barely ever even
He's gone
on.
for the pin now, and there's no one to break it up.
Now, he did
Adrian
kick
Evans.
out of that, grabbing towards the ropes out of instinct. There's no disqualification, no rope breaks apply, but
He got
but
the
that's that
shoulders up,
instinct.
and that's what
Yeah,
counts.
exactly. And the reason he grabs the rope is instinct. That's what you're used to as a wrestler. You don't wrestle as many no disqualification matches as you do matches with disqualification. So you learn to grab the ropes every opportunity you can.
Come on. Underestimated Jack. You're fresh, man. Come on. Don't be forward team. Adrian Evans, idiot.
James still trying to pull shots for the team here. And maybe not as much mustard on those kicks as usual, but still effective enough to lead him into that forearm. And the dead eye,
It's over.
but
Like Dexter claiming that's over.
he's not in a great
Jack Blade
position.
does look down.
Oh, that could have been it.
Dropping in to stop
Ryan Sampson, but as well, Adrian Evans. It took him a little while to get to that pin, and I think Jack Blade was able to somewhat regain his consciousness, regain his ring positioning, because as Ryan Sampson spilled in, he did
How
throw
is
his shoulder
Adrian
up.
still able to get up?
What is Jack Blade
Jack
looking
Blade very
for
suddenly
here?
climbing to the top rope.
High risk diving clothesline there, and
Now going for a
that
pinfall of his
could
own.
be it. High risk, high reward, but not quite.
Did you say fatal flying guillotine?
No, I didn't. I said a flying clothesline. I know the guillotine's a shoulder block.
Takes off the fucking head too.
And to the ropes. Huge spine buster there. And the high powers, again,
Pinfall
still
again.
confident.
Prodigy at least confident that Adrian Evans can kick out on his own. That could cost him.
Yeah, I mean, overconfidence, especially at this stage. Match has already been on for quite a while. These competitors have taken a lot of punishment, and especially Adrian Evans.
Especially, yeah, more than anyone.
But maybe I'm starting to see where this strategy of keeping Prodigy really fresh is paying off, because I guess it's a high risk if you can get him in real late into the match as fresh as possible. Maybe you can convert that into something, but I don't think Jack Blade's going to let him. He's got that chokehold in, letting it go to transition into a sharp shooter, and there's a lot of punishment there, and surely Prodigy's got to come in and break this one. Oh, but
Prodigy's
maybe
left of the corner.
Mike.
Gone flat center.
Prodigy instead playing cheerleader for
Yeah,
Adrian
opting for
Evans.
some words of encouragement.
Oh, and works.
Surprisingly working.
Adrian Evans is. I have no idea what he's running off at this point. Fumes doesn't even describe it.
Prodigy amazingly seems to know exactly where Adrian Evans'
And
limits seem to be.
Adrian Evans taking out Team SAWF. This is not a good position for Team SAWF to be in. And Adrian Evans doesn't look. He hit him with that elbow, but Adrian Evans, he needs to get out.
And Prodigy sticking
But
his arm out. Just like
Adrian
Prodigy
Evans-
wants to tag in.
With a huge knee strike there. Is he going to take the tag now?
Well, he could just be so eager he wants to do
just-
the rest of this himself.
I mean, that knee strike could be enough, but it definitely took too much time to capitalize. And there it is. He's not letting his ego get the better of him. He's bringing in the Prodigy.
Come on, Prodigy. What? I want the Prodigy. You want the Prodigy? Yeah, he wants me.
Everyone seems to want the Prodigy right now.
The Prodigy seems to want everyone as well.
Right.
And that was a tag. Referee was maybe admonishing the high powers for something, and what's he letting him put. I mean, James surely knows better than
Yeah.
knows better than this. And just letting it.
Yeah.
I mean,
I don't know what's going through Prodigy's mind at the moment to just let that happen.
oh, and
But
he's
gone.
shifted the weight. That might be the plan. Oh my god. Whew.
Man, unexpected, but I mean, it almost got him the match.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that was the plan, to lure James into a false sense of security. And the Prodigy only looks to be further fired up by those strikes. Uh-oh.
James gone for those slaps, wasting his energy.
And now the Prodigy's fired up. And boot to the face there. And I think James is asking for more. I think, you know, and we saw
Seems to have a little bit of
and a bit of
Prodigy
a
strategy
super kick
in
there. And I think that's the kind of relationship between these two. Right now it's an alpha male display. I'm the strongest. I'm the best. And this is a really bad position for James Anderson to be in. There's no way James Anderson taps out to his own move, the crossface. But he's so far from the ropes. He's so far. Well, I mean, it doesn't matter how far he is from the ropes. He's so far from
he
his
manages
corner.
to break his way out just by pure strength, it seems.
And now he's got the arms. My positioning is a little difficult due to the SOWF. And another low blow. I said any means necessary for the higher powers. And what is the Prodigy thinking of here?
Making his way here.
Taking his SAWF championship.
It's for you.
Hasn't forgotten what happened by the hands of you, Adam Awful, with that title belt.
Yeah. Prodigy has felt it himself.
And
he knows
this,
it's
I mean, this is
powerful
this is a horrible position for James to be in.
Doesn't know
But
what's
I think.
around the corner.
Oh. And I
Giving
don't.
him the belt. I don't know what the plan
I don't
is
understand. I don't understand this one. What the hell is going on?
here. Prodigy just keeps doing this.
What the hell is going on? And casting aside the SAWF Championship, 1, 2, and he's caught him. Fell into the trap once again. James.
James going the honourable route, thinking that's what Prodigy wanted, but of course not.
Tap out.
It's a bit difficult for us to see
Come on, Jimmy.
this submission hold that's being applied right now. But you at home have a pretty good look at the situation that James Anderson is in, and James Anderson, I think he might be out.
There's no movement from James at the moment.
Prodigy declaring it to be over, but surely, he's poised, he's primed for that. The super kick. It can't end like this. It can't end.
Set up for.
It can't. This can't happen. It can't end like this. And
Again,
what?
faking out.
I don't. What?
Take it like a
James
man.
Anderson can't get to his feet. The hell is? And there it is, super kick, but sending him
Kicking a bit
barreling
too hard,
to the
throwing him out
outside.
of the ring.
And James. And now the higher power is just lying in wait.
Since James is legal right now, that's the only one the high powers can pin at the moment.
And maybe it's about, you know, the symbolism of it. You pin James to take the company. You don't pin Ryan Sampson to take the company. You don't pin Jack Blade to take the company. You pin the 50%. James Anderson has a 50% stake in this company.
And then we see Jack and Adrian fighting in the corner. We see Ryan Sampson, Mike Dexter.
Just absolute mayhem out here. And the Prodigy and
Got James.
James coming over here. Huh? Oh my god. Right into our commentary table. And again, James Anderson, I don't know how much left he has in him, and Mike Dexter's been choked over on the ropes over there.
Yeah.
Just all mayhem has just broken out here into the barrel. It's so hard to keep track of all this action.
We're going around the world.
I mean, for
Running happening everywhere.
absolutely.
Mike Dexter.
And we've spoken about all these rivalries for Mike Dexter and Ryan Sampson. Remember when Mike Dexter pretended to join Ryan Sampson for a number of weeks? It was all just a higher powers ruse. Ryan Sampson has been waiting a very long time to give him payback for that, but Mike Dexter is in control right now, and the Prodigy and James also brawling over on the corner post, and oh my god! From my vantage point, I'm not sure how that went.
But I mean,
I heard the impact.
Oh, we see blood
Oh my god!
pouring from James's skull at the moment.
And James
is almost dead weight at the moment.
James is busted wide open. He can't go much longer if that's the state that he's in. Once you start losing blood, you start losing oxygen. The body can only hold on for so much longer, and I saw how much.
There's no one around to stop it. Prodigy got James in the middle of the ring now.
No!
Look at this.
James.
I got your cousin. Say I need the higher powers help to dominate people. Look what I'm doing single-handedly.
There's a brawl around our table right now. There's the action going on in the ring.
Don't underestimate.
Prodigy trying to line up for that super kick once again.
It's so hard. I can't talk.
James has caught it.
Spinning him out. RAV, no. The Prodigy with an RAV of his own, and James is in perfect position. Super kick. No,
once again, there's no one around.
And Jack and
That's it.
What the fuck just happened?
Everyone distracted except Prodigy and James in the middle. Prodigy has gotten the pin count on James.
So the reality of the situation is that the higher powers now have control of the SW.
What the fuck just happened?
I don't know what to tell you.
High powers have.
The higher powers now have James's stake in the SAW.
What the? Boys, what the fuck just happened? What does this mean next year for all of us?
I don't know.
Some happy fucking New Year this was meant to be.
The only thing in the way, the thing between high powers and complete control of Sawf now is the 50% owner.
I mean, usually during these shows I'd let you know to hit that subscribe button and like all of this, but I don't like any of this, and I don't think you're gonna like what's coming up. Quite frankly, that's as honest as it gets. If you hit that unsubscribe button, if you unlike the Facebook page, I don't blame you right now.
Go to that Facebook page right now and unlike.
Thumbs down. Because the SAWF that you knew and loved ain't around anymore. We might not be around anymore. Sure hope not. But the higher...
2022, not looking like a good year for Sawf.
I mean, what is there to say, really, quite frankly, ladies and gentlemen? I know uncharacteristically quiet, but at this point, what is there to say? And, oh my god.
Yeah, they're not done.
Well, as this company goes into the toilet, I hope they enjoy it. But it took everything. It took everything that... so many low blows. Look at the state that James Anderson was in. That's what they needed to do to get this win. By any means necessary. No one honor amongst thieves. And they stole the SAWF from James Anderson. And they stole the SAWF from all of you, the fans who watch it.
Get out. If you want a job, get out. And if you don't want your other foot broken, get out. Fine. Get out.
Oh, fuck that, American.
Got on the headset one more time. Come over here, cameraman. Happy New Year, SAWF. We told you we were going to take your company. We run this show now. Happy New Year, motherfuckers.
Happy New Year, signing off. I'm Mike Dexter, part owner of the SAWF.
Along with Adrian Evans.